Hello, Wednesday
Hi,
Wisdom. How was Father's Day? Weekend was hot. Did you survive?
I did.
And your hubby had his first Father's Day with baby.
Yes, it was awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure you made it a wonderful day for new daddy.
Yes.
Awesome.
He had a great time.
In case anybody asks, Joe had a good time too, okay? So we're going to talk about offers, because what I'm seeing a lot right now is buyers getting into, well, it's how to process the situation when you need to increase your offer, whether it's a multiple offer situation or if you're just in negotiations.
Okay.
If we go up by $5,000, something like that, what does that really do to the buyer's monthly mortgage payment? Because $5,000 sounds like a lot, and it is a lot. With all respect, it's everybody's money. It is a lot.
Yeah.
However, what does it do to their mortgage payment if we increase an offer $5,000?
Okay, so that's a good question. Now,
thanks.
When it comes to the monthly mortgage payment, there's a lot of variables. I mean, we know that the property taxes are the property taxes. We have the insurance. That's not going to change.
Yes.
If it's a condo, there's an assessment. That's not going to change.
Okay.
So the loan size, if they decide to borrow an extra $5,000.
Okay, good way to put it. Thank you. So we take all those variables out. We're trying to get as basic, and of course, every situation is different.
Very different, yeah.
So we gotta know that. It's not gold, what Michelle is saying, but every situation is different. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. So if your loan size is going to increase about $5,000, granted, we don't know exactly what your interest rate is going to be, and you may have PMI. So I'm assuming that maybe there's PMI, and we're going to just use an average.
Mortgage insurance.
Yes, private mortgage insurance. We have to have a conversation about private mortgage insurance.
Hey, let's do that next week.
Okay.
Not now. Okay. Private mortgage insurance next
week. So we can guesstimate $5,000 may be an additional $30 per month in your mortgage payments.
So when we're in a negotiation, and let's just, for example, say that we're at $250 and the seller is at $260.
Okay.
Okay, $10,000 apart, which is great. And again, with all respect due for everybody's money. But if we come to an agreement at $255.
Yeah.
Okay, and everybody's happy with that.
Yeah.
The buyer's payment, monthly mortgage payment, could only deviate by about $30, go up about $30 based on that $5,000.
Right.
Which is very attractive for a seller then, because they're getting $5,000 more in their pocket.
Yeah.
So $5,000 amortized over 30 years to a buyer.
Yeah.
Or yes, to a buyer. Comes down to $30.
It's only about $30 a month.
And the seller, $5,000 is a big number, because that's what they're walking away from. No amortizations, that type of thing.
Yeah. So it's really important for buyers to understand what the difference is in their mortgage payment when they are going through negotiations, right? Because then they can understand, you know, if this is only going to make a difference in payment of about $30, I'm okay with going that extra $5,000.
Right.
If it's not, if it's going to exceed their personal budget, then you'll know.
We're respectful of it, and we don't move from that. We understand. And I think that's where you kind of brought this up, and it triggered in my head. When we're in those negotiations, to me, it's perfectly fine, and you've been very compliant with this too, where we've told the buyers, okay, before we send that counter back again, call Michelle.
Yeah.
See how it changes your mortgage payment so that you're completely comfortable with it before we go back with that number.
Right.
We may be able to tweak it a little bit more, and it might be, what were we at, $252.5. Might be just a little bit done to save that $15, $10, $15, $20 difference.
Right.
You're there. We're a team in this every single time.
Yeah.
So it's no problem. We don't want to blindly be throwing out numbers just to get a house.
Right.
We want to have those conversations so that they understand.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good.
So next week, PMI.
PMI. We will be back.
Yes.
Have a good week, everybody.
Have a good one.